Maat 837. Maat 837. This work is not complete. This journey, this whole journal is not complete if we do not tell you, if we do not point out where the tree of life is hidden. Motherhood. The tree of life is hidden. It takes the inner eyes for you to be able to clearly see where the tree of life is hidden. Motherhood. Recognize and bless the womb of our mothers. It is a great blessing when there is the presence of understanding which is seen eye to eye with the opposite gender. We multiply. That is the math that makes it possible for us to multiply physically. Recognize that nature has put a lot of burden on our mothers. They are the one that grooms us. If they make a mistake, we err. We go in the wrong direction. The tree of life that they are. A woman has two words, two allegiance, two loyalties. I want to make it to become clear. Her connection to where she was born. She owes all loyalty to that very bond, to that very lineage, to where she was born. And her connection to wherever she is going to be married, to continue to procreate. She owes every loyalty to that very world. And that is why our own ancestors, for matters of defense, preferred to have our men lead, both in times of peace and in times of war. But that doesn't mean that they underestimated our mothers. I celebrate them here today. But isn't it beautiful when our mothers nurture themselves for the purposes of nurturing their own children? When our mothers educate themselves rather than miseducate themselves, isn't it beautiful? Finally groom themselves mentally, spiritually, and physically for the purposes of passing it on to their own children. Maat 837 is an invocation to all and sundry to be able to understand our women, and for our women to begin to understand themselves and the enormous task placed upon them by the universe to continue to finally groom us as their sons, as their daughters, as their children, as their own, as their offspring. You're wondering whose voice are you hearing today? This is LTBLIGHT Premier Member COACHEMEN, entrepreneur in our world, investing it in our people, inventor in our world. And the LTBLIGHT Premier Member that sent you this very message knows that the one that works with one eyes cannot be able to do it effectively. But the one that works with two eyes can be able to do it. Working alone without our mothers, without our wives, without our sisters, means that we are working alone. This is a call for all of us to begin to work together as one in order to change our future, our fortune, in order to change our posture, our attitude, in order to change our destiny and our destination. We have planted it here gallantly, bravely, courageously. We have said it the way it is supposed to be said. Let our tree of life recognize who they are, that their womb is blessed. Let them recognize who they are, that they have to continue to be alive as a living force, dynamic as a dynamic force, fruitful as a fruitful force. When they destroy themselves, they have destroyed us as their own. Follow the link with the 10 spiritual exercise provided here for you to remain fruitful as a living force, a tree of life. There's a link that is provided here. Follow successful people and you too will become successful. Our beautiful mothers, this is your chance with Maat 837 to speak to your own daughters, to speak to one another, to pass this seed around for us to recognize who we truly are as that tree of life. Download your own LTBLIGHT well-being plan and pass on prosperity to your own children. Download the LTBLIGHT antidote and remove the plagues away from your own children. It is a 10-day exercise. Be strong, be courageous. That separates us away from illusions and delusions and puts us on the right path towards freedom, towards enlightenment, on the right path towards progress, towards empowerment, and it shall be well with us. We've been doing this, and today is 837th day of this very message. We'll continue to do this for 1001 day in broad daylight, light magic. This is not black magic, neither is it white magic, but this is light magic. I don't know if you know the difference. Done in broad daylight, we don't take you into that temple or into that altar to go and mesmerize you with blood or confuse you with darkness. We don't take you into the bushes. We do it here in broad daylight. Pay careful attention as we show you, because if the seal is not removed, we cannot be able to see that tree of life, our women, celebrated, hidden as a culture. Can you be able to see their fruitful womb in the ankh, the tree of life? All 5 in 1, the tree of life. Are you the one that is cutting your own tree of life? Cease and desist, stop. Begin to pamper. Are you that woman that doesn't recognize that you're the tree of life? Today is the day for you to be able to see the ankh, to honor it, to cherish it, to rebuild your life as that living temple, as that tree of life that is fruitful forever and ever. One more important thing, can you be able to see a fruitful womb with the children inside? We are blessed by this very message forever and ever. At the end of this very message, remember to like it, remember to subscribe to this very channel, promote it. It is the word in your mouth. With technology today, like seed that you can plant, that it will grow to sustain you on it. Like lab, you can use it to share the pathway for your own children, for your own generation, for your own lineage, for your own land, so that we will not continue to fall before the destroyer. Like a key, unlock that very door, that very global market, so that your own people can come in and begin to enjoy influence on it. All thanks. Maat 837 is all thanks to the tree of life, our own mothers, and upon cognizance, may we all remain fruitful on earth. Thank you.